B Marsh boxing was good boxing, had fight fans around the world. So Manny Pacquiao, he's interested in the winner of Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? So the man Manny Pacquiao, he got a fight coming up, pay per view versus Adrian Broner, January 19th. So if he does so happen to get through Adrian Broner, he's trying to fight the winner of Mikey Garcia versus Spence. That's I'm not surprised. You know what I mean? You see, when Manny Pacquiao first got with the PBC and Al Heyman, he put out that picture that you see on the thumbnail. You know what I mean? Floyd, Pacquiao. I'm sorry, Broner, Spence, Mikey Garcia. You know what I mean? These are the type of fights that that he's willing to fight when he's coming over to PBC because there's no other option. Whether he says it or not, he's gonna have to do it. You know what I mean? These are the welterweights on that side of the street. And, I'm sure just like everybody else, I was shocked when Manny Pacquiao got with the PBC. But, it kind of revives his career, you know what I mean? Adrian Broner, he could play spoiler for sure, you know what I'm saying? It's it's not by no long shot that he could beat Manny Pacquiao, you know what I mean? Although I do favor Pacquiao, but I won't be surprised, you know what I'm saying? You know, but Spence is a tough task, you know what I mean? What's up, Shiz Biz? I see Shiz Biz in the chat. Big ups to MB as well. What's up with y'all fellas? Just chilly chill. So, Manny Pacquiao, Errol Spence is a big dude, man. You know what I mean? The man, Errol Spence, he's probably about like 5'8", 5'9". Manny Pacquiao's about like 5'6". You know what I'm saying? That's a big difference, you know what I mean? And at this stage of his career, you seen what happened with the Jeff Horn fight. Jeff Horn was a bigger dude. You know what I mean? Coming into that fight, to me, it was no problem for Manny Pacquiao. I've seen him fight taller fellas from long time, you know what I mean? From guys like even Jesse Vargas recently as Jesse Vargas and Algieri. These guys were much taller than Pacquiao with the longer reach. You know what I'm saying? But Errol Spence is a different monster from guys like Jesse Vargas and Algieri. Even Margarito, you know what I mean, was a taller dude. But Margarito wasn't the same fighter ever since he got caught with the plasters in his gloves, you know what I mean? When he loaded up his gloves, he wasn't the same fighter after that, you know what I mean? And Shea Mosley, he proved that night he fought Margarito. He just went through him. Didn't worry about no repercussions or consequences, just walked through the man and beat his ass, you know what I'm saying? And that's another fighter Pacquiao fought, a taller dude, Shane Mosley, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, Pacquiao's fought taller guys like back in the day, even as recent, like I said, as Jesse Vargas, but and Jeff Horn, but Errol Spence, man, I'd be surprised if the man Manny Pacquiao, if I believe Errol Spence will get through um Mikey Garcia, you know what I mean? But um Manny Pacquiao versus Spence, that's a tall order for the man Pacquiao at this stage of his career, you know what I mean? First he even got to get through um Adrian Broner. And these are two fights, man, I'm paying close attention to. Mikey Garcia and Spence and Broner and Pacquiao, you know what I mean? It's just something got me feeling like if it's a close fight between both of them, Adrian Broner gonna get the nod, and versus Pacquiao in the same way for Mikey Garcia. You know what I'm saying? If the man Errol Spence don't demolish Mikey Garcia, and it goes to the cards, don't be surprised if we get you know, another situation like Tony Harrison and Jamel Charlo. You know what I mean? Same with AB and Pacquiao. You know what I mean? In the long run, as an investment for PBC, Adrian Broner is still a commodity. You know what I mean? Manny Pacquiao could be the name that they bring in for AB for his first pay per view. You know what I mean? You know to get that W and keep it pushing for the rest of his career. You know what I mean? With the big win versus Pacquiao, you know he'll call the shots as far as the money makers over there of welterweights. You know what I mean? And he already does. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, Errol Spence, he getting good paydays these days. But Adrian Broner was always $1 million man. You know what I mean? Regardless who he fight, he making 1 million or more. But Errol Spence, I'm sure by now surpassed him as far as just one fight total, what he's made. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we'll see what it do with Pacquiao, man. If he's really serious about fighting, Errol Spence, because that's what I think is going to win. Now, if Mikey Garcia wins, Shizbiz in the chat, he says Pac-Man versus One Time will be epic. Yeah, that'd be a great fight. And I could see Pacquiao facing Keith Thurman. You know what I mean? That's a fight Keith Thurman has wanted from a long time when he was on Showtime calling out Floyd and Pacquiao. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But for the man, Mikey Garcia, if he does, however, if he does get through the man, Errol Spence, you know what I mean? And like I said, man, if it's close on the cards, it's gonna be hard for Errol Spence to get that W, man. This fight is in Texas, man. Texas got crazy judging over there, man. Go see Baby Bull Diaz and Paulie Malignaggi. You know what I'm saying? And also, even fellas like Pernell Whitaker and Chavez Sr. in Texas, man. They got some dodgy referees and dodgy judges, and it's a lot big Hispanic fan base out there, man. Errol Spence got knocked Mikey out. You know what I mean? But if Mikey does so happen to win, that's a better fight for Pacquiao. You know what I mean? You see, this guy Mikey Garcia is campaigning at lightweight. Yeah, he's won 4 titles in 4 different divisions, coming up from featherweight all the way to 140 junior welterweight. And these are he's a smaller guy. You know what I'm saying? Mikey about 5'6". He's even a half an inch shorter than the man Pacquiao. You know what I mean? The man Errol Spence is pushing 5'10", 5'9" and a half. You check it, and these are type of guys that Manny Pacquiao. It will be a better fight, man, stylistically too. You know what I mean? Two smaller guys, with good boxing skills, hand speed, and it'd be a more competitive fight, man. Cause I see Errol Spence, man. If he does beat Mikey Garcia in convincing fashion, it's gonna be the same way for Manny Pacquiao, man. Body shots, man. Manny Pacquiao might get stopped. You know what I mean? As far as Mikey and Spence, Mikey, I think is a better boxer. You know what I mean? IQ, he got the ring IQ, and he's a accurate puncher. You know what I mean? The man Errol Spence got a nice left hook. Got a nice jab. You know what I'm saying? And he's a southpaw. You know what I mean? A southpaw that can bang, and that's a different look than a lot of orthodox fighters get to see. They don't see that type of look often. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So you know Errol Spence would be a tough order for both guys, Pacquiao and Mikey Garcia. But Mikey Garcia versus Pacquiao, to me, stylistically, I'd rather see that fight. You know, Mikey Garcia got coming up in weight classes, just like most of the guys Pacquiao fought. Even Algieri was a guy who came from 140, vacated his 140 belt after he beat Provodnikov. Then he went up to 147 to challenge Pacquiao for the money fight and, trying to get his belt. You know what I'm saying? Even Brandon Rios was a guy for a lightweight who came up to 147. He won a title at 140. You know what I mean? But versus Alvarado, then he came up to 147. You know what I'm saying? These are the kind of guys that are more suited for Pacquiao to look good. Even Matisse was a guy who was a junior welterweight, 140, where Pacquiao's campaigned as well. You know what I mean? You check it. So, if Manny Pacquiao, if he gets a fight with Mikey, man, that'd be a good fight. But not Mikey coming off a loss. That wouldn't be ideal, eh, at this stage of Pacquiao's career, he don't need to be fighting nobody coming off a loss. For what? No championship, to be honest. You know what I mean? That's why I don't rate the Tank Davis versus Abner Maris. You know what I'm saying? Maris is coming off a loss at a lower weight class. Look, if I had to go in on the man Lomachenko at 130 for fighting Mariaga, who had just lost a title shot to Oscar Valdez at featherweight, I gotta go in the same way and be consistent and flame up Javante Davis same way I flamed up and ain't give Lomachenko credit. I gotta do the same thing. Gotta keep it consistent. You know what I mean? VVS Loose Stones was good, son. He's in the chat. What's happening, man? Um, yeah, you know what I mean. So Pacquiao fighting Mikey. If he does lose, that's not a good look. You know what I mean? I could see the only incentive there would be to fight at 140. To try to get the lineal title, the lineal status that Mikey Garcia has at 140. You know what I mean? But Mike Pacquiao done that already. He's been a lineal champion at 140. So that wouldn't make sense. You know what I mean? It would be better for the man Mikey Garcia go back to 135 and try to fight guys like Lomachenko, get unifications popping. You know what I mean? You check it. So, Manny Pacquiao versus Spence. And this the winner is Spence and Mikey. We'll see, man. You know what I mean? Mikey, Pacquiao ain't got the same management no more. He ain't with Michael Kontz. Michael Kontz and them used to always throw out names out there in Bob Arum just to, keep Manny Pacquiao name in the news. But, you know, some of them fights never happened, you know what I mean? But they was talking about AB back when. People would just say Manny Pacquiao was just bringing up Adrian Broner and Danny Garcia's name just to stay relevant. I personally thought he was trying to fight him. He offered them money, more money than they've ever made at that point, even up to now. You know what I'm saying? And look, the world revolves on its axis. Look, that fight they was talking about that fight 2 years ago for AB and Pacquiao, and this is about to happen 2019 January. You know what I mean? You check it. So, you know, if the man Errol Spence wins, I could see Manny Pacquiao probably not trying to take that fight. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a type of fight that could end his career. You know what I mean? He's already one or two or three two fights away from. It's boxing, man. We seen it happen to Adonis Stevenson. I don't want to rehash that, but for older guy, man, it's not too many older guys who can keep it pushing like that. You know what I mean? So a safer fight for Pacquiao would be guys like Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? But Danny Garcia got to get in the win column. He's coming off a loss too to Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? But stylistically it'd be a good fight. But if there's no other options, there's guys like Danny Garcia or like Shizbiz mentioned one time, Keith Thurman. I'd love to see that fight too. You know what I mean? One time he ain't been in the ring in a while. He's gonna fight Josecito Lopez. A guy who's a smaller guy. You know what I mean? But a tough dude, Riverside Rocky, getting another title shot. You know what I mean? And he's been in the gym. He's always in the gym. You know what I mean? So hopefully he's working on them body shots because we know Keith Thurman don't like the body shots. You know what I'm saying? There's also guys out there like Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford. You know what I mean? Terrence Crawford ain't on the Showtime side. But Manny Pacquiao said he'd like to fight him. But that's I don't believe Pacquiao when it comes to that because he had opportunities to fight him when he was on top rank. You know what I mean? Sean Porter's a guy that they used to spar together, Sean Porter and Pacquiao. So that'd be a good fight right there too, you know what I mean? Sean Porter will probably try headbutt him, try use that Jeff Horn blueprint. You check it, but you know, for AB man, AB can cost he can upset the apple cart, man. He could ruin all Pacquiao's PBC plans with just a W. And I hope Manny Pacquiao knows that. I hope, look, that fight gonna be promoted by Mayweather Promotions and AB Promotions, you know what I mean? Pacquiao and Broner, you know what I'm saying? Look, Manny Pacquiao better not think coming over there and being on PBC and being that fight being promoted by it's probably even going to be MP Promotions too, Manny Pacquiao Promotions. Don't think that they want to break bread with them and accept them all in the family after all them years of bad negotiations going bad. That Manny Pacquiao and Floyd fight, you know what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao not better not be gullible, you know what I mean? And he better go in there and handle his business because, like I said, man, PBC, Mayweather Promotions, AB Promotions, Al Heyman, AB is still an investment. He's still a top commodity over there. You know what I mean? And Manny Pacquiao's a stepping stone for moving Adrian Broner into pay-per-view stardom. This is I'm sorry, AB's first pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Something he's been, something that they've been talking about since 2013. Maidana versus AB, the first fight, the only fight, excuse me, the December 2013. That was supposed to be a pay-per-view. You know what I mean? But they put it on regular Showtime. You know what I'm saying? If AB won that fight, man, this pay-per-views from then on until he loses and has to fall back. You know what I mean? But he's getting his first pay-per-view right now after coming off a draw with Jesse Vargas. That's exactly what I had on my scorecard. You know what I mean? AB's in these positions, man, because they try to make some money off of him, you know what I mean? And he has a longer trajectory than Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Pacquiao's at the end of his career, you know what I mean? He's one fight away from getting beat up to retire, you know what I'm saying? Like what he did to Tim Bradley, you know what I mean? Dropped Bradley all over the ring. Well, he said he had enough of that. You know what I'm saying? He too old to be getting beat up. And Bradley was mad younger than Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? So we shall see. We shall see, man. So like I said, man, I'm paying close attention to Broner and Pacquiao and Mikey and Spence. You know what I'm saying? Because I could see a kind of situation of a controversial decisions going with both them fights. You know what I mean? You best believe I'm going to be checking the odds and I'm gonna put some money down on both them fights because I could see one of them two fights not going the way of the way of the favorite. You know what I mean? Pacquiao being the favorite versus Broner and Spence being the favorite versus Mikey Garcia. You know what I mean? Be March Boxing. Leave your thoughts and comments. Let me know if you think this man Manny Pacquiao is for real, for real. You know what I mean? You think this guy? I could see him fighting Mikey Garcia, no question about it. You know that's a fight that Mikey had been wanted since he was over there on Top Rank. You know what I mean? That's the kind of fight. Like he was basically building his career to be kind of like a Manny Pacquiao. You know what I mean? Trying to win titles in many different divisions, and that's what Mikey's trying to do right now in his fifth division, trying to be a five-time champion in five different divisions. You know what I mean? So that's an amazing feat. You know what I mean? And Manny Pacquiao, De La Hoya, Floyd, um, these guys have done it. Tommy Hearns, Ray Leonard. You know what I mean? So the man Mikey Garcia chasing greatness. So we shall see, man. But I believe a controversial decision is not fathomable, and it could happen. Be March Boxing. Leave your thoughts and comments, and I'm gone. Peace.